Picture this. You standing on one side of a vast canyon. On the far side, you see the person you aspire to be. The image is vivid, healthier, more accomplished, fluent in that language you've been meaning to learn, a writer of the novel you've always dreamed about, or simply someone who prioritizes joy over endless doom scrolling on social media. The problem? The bridge to cross this canyon isn't just rickety. It feels non-existent. For every step forward, the gap between the life you live and the life you want seems to widen. Why is it so hard? Why does every attempt at change feel like setting off fireworks, only for them to fizzle into smoke too soon? Let's start by dispelling a damaging myth. You are not failing because you're weak, lazy, or incapable. Change is hard not because you're doing it wrong, but because your brain is designed to resist it. Let me take you on a journey, a literal walk through your mind. Imagine your brain as an intricate jungle, lush, vibrant, but wildly overgrown. Every decision you make is like trying to carve a path through this dense undergrowth. At first, the going is tough. With each step, you have to fight against vines, push past trees, and tread on thorny ground. But the more you repeat a behavior, whether it's morning yoga or late night snacking, you slowly stomp down the plants, forming a rough trail. Repeat it often enough, and that trail becomes a clear path. Keep at it, and it transforms into a paved road. Over time, that road can grow into a 6-lane highway. The beauty and the challenge is that once that highway exists, your brain will default to taking it. Why bushwhack through a jungle when there's a smooth, easy route? This is why habits, good or bad, stick. It's not just convenience. Your brain prefers the familiar because it costs less energy. Evolution didn't design your mind to prioritize kale salads and daily workouts. It designed it to conserve resources. To understand how to forge better highways, we need to differentiate between routines and habits. Think of routines as a wise planner, methodical, deliberate, and focused on achieving long-term goals. It's the planner in your mind that decides you'll start meal prepping on Sundays or set your alarm for an early morning jog. Habits, on the other hand, are like an impulsive toddler, impatient, emotional, and all about instant gratification. Your toddler is why you automatically reach for your phone the moment you wake up, or why every time you sit down with coffee, a cookie mysteriously appears alongside it. Here's the catch. While the toddler seems reckless, it's also your brain's secret weapon. By outsourcing repetitive tasks to your habit toddler, your mind frees up energy for bigger challenges. But to recruit your toddler, you need to train it, and that's where triggers come in. Triggers are cues, tiny signals that nudge your brain into action. They can be objects, times of day, or specific situations. For example, seeing your workout gear laid out can prompt you to exercise, or hearing your alarm can signal the start of your morning routine. If you want to build a habit, you need a consistent trigger. Imagine trying to create a habit of stretching every evening. You might decide to do it after brushing your teeth, using the act of brushing as your trigger. Over time, your brain will start associating one action to the other, and stretching will feel as automatic as reaching for toothpaste. Here's a truth we often overlook. The grander the goal, the harder it is to begin. Saying, "I want to write a book," can feel so monumental that you're paralyzed before you even pick up a pen. Instead, aim for the tiniest possible step. I will write one sentence today. When a step is small enough, it tricks your brain into thinking, this isn't so bad. Over time, These small steps accumulate, much like drops of water filling a bucket. What starts as one sentence a day can, over weeks and months, grow into an entire manuscript. The magic lies in consistency. Small, regular actions are far more powerful than occasional bursts of motivation. Think of it like planting seeds. Daily water nurtures growth, while sporadic downpours flood the soil. Let's be honest. Most new habits don't come with instant rewards. Jogging won't give you six-pack abs by day 3, and eating vegetables won't make you feel invincible overnight. So how do you keep going? The answer is to build intrinsic enjoyment into the habit. Pair your workout with your favorite playlist or podcast. Turn chores into a game. Use beautifully designed journals or apps to track your progress visually. When the process itself becomes rewarding, you'll stick to it not because you're forcing yourself, but because you genuinely enjoy it. Here's the thing about habit building. It's not a sprint, and there's no universal timeline. For some, a habit might solidify in 2 weeks. For others, it could take months. The key is patience and self-compassion. Even if you miss a day, don't let it derail your progress. A single misstep won't undo the highway you're building. Just return to the trail and keep walking. Success isn't about perfection or radical transformation. It's about direction. Every small change, every new trail carved in your jungle moves you closer to the person you want to become. Here's your challenge. Pick one small habit to work on this week. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water each morning, writing a gratitude journal entry, or stretching for 5 minutes. Start tiny, stay consistent, and watch how those little steps lead to big changes over time. In the words of Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Take that first step. Your future self is cheering you on.